Hello everyone and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. It's time for a dragon themed tarot reading. Are you guys ready? They're held 3 times a month on the 10th, the 19th, and the 28th, and it's time for another one. All these readings are timeless and they're collected in the playlist, and the link is down below. Whenever you need and you feel like having a reading for some reason because you like dragons or because you like what they do, that is, they balance out the darkness and the lightness, they protect us, they come in to balance the divine feminine, divine masculine in love. Well, they're the guardians of the universe, right? So whenever you feel like having one of these readings, just go down in the playlist and it'll be there for you. Now, the dragons have appeared once again today for another message. This time, the message that I'm picking up has to do with you, with someone out there that has had some sort of, let's say they've had their inner light dimmed, and we know that the dragons are the ones that want to pull out the darkness from inside of us and bring out the light. Okay? They balance this out. So there's someone out there that has a little bit too much darkness. They went through some sort of confrontation. They might have lost it, or they might have simply not won it. Because there is a difference between losing it and not winning it. And it brought about some shadows within them. That is, there's someone out there that feels weaker than what they were before this confrontation, okay? And dragons don't like that. The dragon spirit wants to see you strong, okay? So they come in and they say, okay, you know what? It's time for a message because you have to know something. So we're going to find out what that message is, and it's right in here. 2 of Wands. This is our general energy. The 2 of Wands is in the reverse. There's someone that is not taking action. Okay, so I'm getting an energy of sort of weakness, playing it safe, avoiding some sort of risk. See, this isn't the dragons. The dragons say you need to be strong, you need to be confident, go out there and do what you have to do. Instead, when you do not take action and you play it safe, you're not living your life as you should, right? We're not saying take all the risk and, ruin your life. No. But not taking action, just withdrawing and closing yourself in yourself, that's not what they like. So there's someone out there that has this energy. That's what I was picking up before I started with the cards and before I set everything up. And definitely there's someone out there that needs a message, okay, to start to take action. But we have to see why. Well, we'll see the entire message. Okay, Dragon Spirit, please tell us what this precious message is for someone out there. Yeah, I heard. They said too much. Slippery cards. That might have had some sort of confrontation and they came out of it a little damaged and therefore weakened. Okay, I like this. Enough. There's a lot, but that's enough. Well, that's fine. We don't have to shuffle. Okay, let's get the story here. We're starting off with the Knight of Pentacles because we're talking about an energy that is really practical. Okay, this is like, if you're watching this and you resonate, you're the kind of person that's very stoic. Okay, slow and steady. I'm very patient, etc. And this is the type of energy that gets hurt. I mean, a person that is so correct in life and you're a reliable person, etc. And in fact, you don't go around hurting people. You don't go around, taking advantage or doing battles or something. You do your stuff. You go on in life, and you're a good person. Okay, this is the energy that I'm picking up. Someone is a very good person, and they have sort of closed in. Okay, they're closing in on themselves. Okay, and they're not taking action. We have to see what happened to this person. Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Temperance. Yeah, you're also very balanced. This is a beautiful energy. The Temperance card is usually that big, beautiful angel. You're very tranquil, you're very peaceful, and you're very patient. Wow, okay. You're a beautiful person. Let's just put it this way. I'm getting up so much energy. You're a really beautiful person. 4 of Wands, this is what should be coming to you. I'm sure, this is the one that has usually the marriage card, the celebrations, the reunion, etc. they're showing me that this is what you deserve in life. This is what you have as your karma, I'm hearing. Okay? Because everything that you are doing is leading to this as the reward. This is what you should be having right now. But you're not taking action. You're not moving. You're not moving towards it. And yet this is your path. Okay? You've got all the cards for that beautiful happiness, for this beautiful one. But why are you not taking action towards it? I mean, anyone would give their right arm for something like this. Right? Temperance, balance, beautiful, harmony. And this, the celebration, the marriage, that gathering, that stability and belonging to someone. But you're not moving. The Emperor is in the reverse. Okay? The Emperor is that stable structure. And yet, someone did something. This stable structure that usually should be a very protective structure, the energy, it was a little bit reckless. Someone behaved towards you in a very reckless manner because you did not deserve it. Whatever they said or did. I mean, look at this. Look how beautiful these cards are. Your energy is fabulous. Okay, you have a really gorgeous energy. And someone was reckless. Okay. Yeah, they were just, I'm feeling really rigid energy from them towards you. You didn't deserve it. Okay, this is why we're picking up why you retreated inside of yourself. Okay, we also have the the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this person they're a planner. They planned something. They were very rigid. They're not, I'm not picking up that they're negative. This is really strange. They were simply reckless. The first word that came out is that they did something recklessly. Okay. They didn't act like themselves. Okay. And yet this person is grounded and they're loyal and they're loyal. Okay. But something happened. Okay. And it was enough for you to withdraw because, well, usually, like I said, when a person is beautiful and you act towards them in a rough manner, yeah, that happens. Okay, they withdraw because they're not used to going out and battling. Basically, Six of Pentacles. Okay, this is telling me it's all about giving and receiving and gratitude. Someone should have had more you had gratitude towards this person and they were reckless. I mean, your energy is absolutely beautiful. It's still coming through. No matter their recklessness, what you did is you continued to be your beautiful self. You continued to help them despite what happened. But more happened, didn't it? Right? Three of Cups. Yeah, sideways. Look at this. Now the emotions come in. The Three of Cups is all about celebrating, working together. But at the same time, if it's upside down, it's talking to me about loneliness and solitude and not working together. Okay, there's a decision here to make because despite the fact that you were so correct towards them, even when they didn't deserve it, even when they acted out of character and they were reckless, you saw through that and you understood why, and you were so generous that you said, okay, don't worry about it. And you kept giving. Okay? So now what's happening is that something's clicked. You're deciding whether you should continue or say, no, sorry. Okay, I'm retreating. With inside of myself, I don't like that. Okay. I think what happened is it built up, and at a certain point, okay, it's like you started seeing things. It's like, see, just like this figure right here. You kept giving and giving and giving, and you said, well, wait a second, what about me? Okay. Something happened. And now you're deciding if you still want to have that friendship or not, because something snapped. Okay. And okay, there we go. Eight of Swords. Not a nice one. The Eight of Swords is telling me that you're also contemplating feeling trapped. It's between feeling trapped and feeling freedom. You don't know which way to go, because from one perspective, you feel trapped and something happened. You have to decide if you want to be treated that way or not, because something made you feel trapped, and then instead, obviously you don't want that. You want your freedom. You want to feel free. Okay? But the thing is, you're kind of helpless at the moment. Okay? This is how you feel. You kind of feel like you're a little bit helpless, but it's like you're giving up. Because you feel so helpless, you're giving up. Okay? And the thing is, you don't have to. This is why they're here. They saw that. You see, it all comes down to this card that connects to the first one with the general energy. Retreating inside of yourself, feeling trapped, but saying, okay, now what do? I surrender. Okay, that's not the actual way to go. Let's see. There's got to be more here. There's definitely more. Should have left more space. Sorry about that. The card just flew down on the floor. 1 second, because it's part of the reading. I have to go get it. Okay. The Magician. We have the Magician in the reverse. What they're telling me is that all of this, you're closing yourself in. However, there is illusion. You shouldn't. Okay? There's something that you're not seeing in all of this. Because right now you're feeling hurt because of something that happened in the past, reckless, and it just made you reflect on everything, and you saw yourself as such a generous person, and then this person acted out of character. They didn't appreciate it. And so now you're saying, okay, wait a second, hold on a second. I don't like that. I might just pull back. But the dragons are saying, hold on. Okay? You're not stupid. You're a good person. So if they were reckless, why? I mean, if this went on, if you have a connection with someone and you've had it for a while, you would have seen something before, right? And all of a sudden, and so everything was going well, etc. And then all of a sudden they do something and that hurts you and you withdrew. And now you're drawn within saying, okay, no. But wait a second. The dragons are saying, think about it. There is illusion here. There's some reason why this happened. What is it? Why is it that they acted recklessly? Why didn't you notice it before? And you know that in order to be reckless and do something incorrect and hurt you, you would have seen it much earlier. So have you asked yourself why they did it? Have you asked not just yourself, but them? Because the dragon is saying there's some sort of illusion. There's something you're not seeing. And if you ask, you get the question and the answer. Well, they get the question. Sorry about that. They get the question and you get the answer, right? I mean, the cards are like really nice here. I did not see any negative energy come up on their part. What I've seen is the recklessness. Like, okay, they acted and they didn't think, etc. Can you condemn someone for not thinking once while something was going on, whatever this is, a friendship, whatever the relationship is, etc., or at work or whatever? Can you condemn them for one act of error? The dragons are saying don't do it. The dragons are saying before you decide and close yourself off, ask yourself why. Do you have all the information? Because there's illusion here. You're seeing something that's not like that. Okay. No, I heard no. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. There it is. I knew there was something else coming out. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse says that they're... Wow. Huh. Okay. Queen of Pentacles is talking to me about insecurity. Okay, and even the Knight of Pentacles, we have a match. And they're both in the reverse. Okay? You both are in the reverse. This is a match. Okay. We've got some sort of waste, like a wasted attempt, a wasted situation, like something wrong happened. Okay. There was insecurity, there was a bad decision that happened. You're both in the reverse, both of you. Okay. You both did or saw each other in the wrong manner. And then we have the Queen of Swords in the upright, which is telling me to be honest. Okay. Constructive criticism, be objective. Okay. Be fair. This is what they're saying. Okay. There's an illusion here. And you're both upside down. It's not one person upside down and the other one's okay. You're both upside down. You're not seeing it. Both of you have something's happened. I'm not saying that they're not saying, not me. I'm just interpreting. They're not saying that one can blame the other or one has the fault. They're saying, hey, there's something that happened here and you're kind of both participated in it. Okay? Be fair about it, both of you. Be objective about it. What's going on? Otherwise, yeah, see the Ten of Swords. Okay? Be objective about it, because otherwise you're going to ruin everything. It's going to become a failure. Okay? They're coming, this time they're coming in to say warning. Okay? This is what you have to be. Take a look. This is the sword of truth, by the way. Here, when you look at that one sword. Okay? That's the sword of truth. Take a look, dig for the truth, because otherwise, if you don't, okay, you're going to ruin everything. It's going to go towards failure, okay? You're going to get stuck in some sort of dead end, okay, which is a shame, because the thing is, it's like a beautiful soul getting stuck, withdrawing and not coming out, okay? There's no reason why you should close yourself in because of something reckless that someone did. And not face it. Find that strength to look for the truth, because you two are a match. Okay? You both are perfect for each other. You see that? See that match, how you guys are looking at each other? Okay? But this is how it is right now. And the dragons are saying, dig through the illusion and find the truth. Okay? It's an illusion. You have to look for the truth. And that's it. And that'll solve everything. Very simple. I know it's complex to do, but the answer is quite simple. And I really hope it works. Okay, everyone. Thank you for the moment, for being with me. I really wish you the best. And I hope that you can dig through that illusion and find the truth. Because we don't want to see this card happen. We want to see you guys get back together. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye for now, from Angel.